When you want to run long, and you want to run hard, the last thing you want to think about is nipple chafage. What you need are nipple tips, the ultimate solution in running chafe-free. Designed by a former aerospace engineer, nipple tips are ergonomically contoured to fit your body. So forget about messy gels and creams. Forget about sticky band-aids and slimy Vaseline. Nipple tips are what the real runners wear. Nipple tips are even worn by an elite athlete from the US Olympic Marathon Trials. When I want to run long and hard, I wear nipple tips because they keep me chafe-free. So order your nipple tips today and become a real runner.
Wow, that was a really long and totally unnecessary intro. Again, old throwback to one of my first YouTube videos, at least posted on this channel. I've been doing this for over 12 years on VO2 Max Productions. So thanks for the long-term supporters following along on here. I'm gonna talk about our 200,000 subscriber giveaway at the end of this video. So I just wanted to update you guys because it's the last couple days of 2020. It's December 29th, 2020. I'm actually here at my brother's house in Ohio for the holidays. And just to get this off my chest real quick, because I don't want to be too much of a hypocrite. Obviously, during the COVID era, COVID year, in the US, the cases have been spiking, and it was a real tough decision for me to make to even travel during the holiday season and to see other people outside of our household. But if you follow Sandy's channel, you see why she traveled home to Ohio and how we're in different households now, but trying to be very careful with that. Got tested in Boulder there last week before I left, made sure I had a negative test, was going to get tested here again. They're all kind of booked up here, but was really careful and drove my car by myself from Colorado wearing an N95 mask at all the rest stops and all the gas stations, and one hotel night, wearing the N95 mask in the lobby, stuff like that. And it was a tough decision because I don't want to be part of bringing the spread, and traveling's frowned upon, and rightfully so. But I don't want to be too much of a hypocrite in that. So that's why I am in different scenery. Advantage is my brother has a treadmill. It's down in his basement, and it's a little dark down there, and it's right into the corner of the wall, but it's not a bad treadmill, and I do like the treadmill. It was snowing out. It's been snowy and cold. Hope you are having a great holiday season, though. We had a very nice Christmas here, and not even all my family's here. We've decided to really keep the numbers low, and again, people have been self-isolating for a long time. I had been isolating in Boulder by myself for the week before I even left, so it's not like we were exposed to a lot of people, but do understand the risks involved. And with COVID cases still spiking in the US, especially heading into the new year, it is a big concern and something I do take very seriously, just trying to stay healthy. So hope you have a healthy end to your 2020, and definitely Happy New Year. There'll be more videos about that. And just a training update, quick update. I hurt my calf last week doing a long run. If you saw my bringing my left glute back episode on that, it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad as far as calf strains go. I had to kind of limp jog it in, but I was still able to jog. And I haven't really had traditionally any big problems with my lower legs that much, knock on wood, in running. So I was able to recover from that after taking a couple of days off, but I'm being cautious. I'm using it as a cautionary tale that, hey, if you're tweaking around with your running form a bit, you change something too fast too soon, it could cause pain somewhere else. And so the great thing about the treadmill, and I'm going to do a whole talk on treadmill training here pretty soon since I have access to one right now, is that I'm analyzing my form. And you see in this video here, I got running at about, I think, 8.7, 7-minute mile pace, whatever that is in kilometer pace. I'll put that there on a 1% incline. I still have this left lean where when I'm landing on my left leg, my whole upper body, especially my shoulders, dip to the left. And some twisting and weight shift is typical. But it's so much that it's almost like I'm trying to support my right hip by just leaning into the left impact. And it's kind of weird because my left leg is the one that was measured with the x-rays and MRIs as being quite a bit longer than my right leg. So I'm leaning into my long leg, and that's where I've had some lower back pain, and then that's where I had the calf cramp, was in the left leg as well, and that the weak glute is also on the left side. So we'll be doing more analysis on that and advantages of treadmill running and treadmill training, as well as motivation for treadmill indoor training in the next video, probably heading into 2021 here. But just want to thank you guys. I've had fun out here with the family. It snowed. We built this snow ox. You see some footage of the snow ox there. It's because 2021 is the year of the ox. It's actually one of my years, being born in '85. But yeah, that's one thing. Well, the holidays, we're reflecting on being thankful for our health, thankful for trying to get in running, trying to look forward to what we can in 2021, hopefully. Because 2020, I'm not sure about you, if you saw my Instagram post the other day, I think a lot of pro athletes, a lot of sponsored athletes, or big time fitness influencers, if you just follow them on Instagram or social media, you just see the best pictures of their day or their year in training, and it's this montage of beautiful scenery from Boulder or Chamonix or Flagstaff or some tropical island or some track out in the forest or some awesome new treadmill they have in their giant mansion or something like that. And it's not always realistic, right? Most people, you don't always have all this time to train. You don't have all this luxury to spend money to travel, especially during the COVID era. You don't have the fancy treadmill with the giant windows in the mansion. Maybe you're down in a corner basement on an old treadmill. Maybe you're waking up at 5 in the morning in the cold and dark, and you're jogging and just trying to find some soft dirt on the backside of an alley in a crowded, polluted city, right? Maybe you're trying not to slip on the ice out there while you run around your neighborhood, right? Those are more realistic things. You don't live in a big mountain town at altitude where there's 300 days of sunshine every year, right? And so I think sometimes it does a disservice to the average runner out there when you see these pro athletes with all the new gear and the fancy stuff, that they're getting all these benefits all the time, which may be true, and more power to them. But at the same time, it's not always an accurate thing of reality, and you don't want to be playing that comparison game because it doesn't make you feel very good. And it's not accurate. It's a filter of a distorted reality filter, so to speak, of the best times of the year, the best times of the day, and maybe it's a later gram, right? It's not an Instagram. It's a throwback from when they went to a tropical island last year or something like that. I know I do that myself a lot. So if your 2020 has been anything like mine, it's been a tough year, and not just because of COVID, but the economic recessions and people losing their lives, people losing loved ones that are close to them, losing teammates, and yeah, just that's really been a tough part of this year, and some people have got it a lot worse off than others, and it's been pretty devastating. So I hope you've come out of 2020 okay, and that you're really looking forward to 2021, because I definitely am, and get this vaccine out and hopefully open up travel eventually and more normal types of racing. I want to do a full schedule, get the competitive juices flowing, meet some of you in person around the world. And I'll end this note, for fitness, getting into fitness, progressing in life, progressing in running, but just feeling good in life, feeling empowered through running. It's such a great sport, and it's very demanding, it's very hard, and like I said with Instagram posts, it's a picture of me at Western States where I basically walked it in the last 40 miles, the last, 70K, and I threw up about 20 times, and when I crossed the finish line, I was so weak, I just held on to Sandy there, and Vince took that picture, and then I was signing an autograph for a fan, a kid, and I almost threw up right after I did that. I just felt so bad I couldn't even eat later that night. I didn't even have a beer after the race. But anyway, I digress. 2021, we're getting into it. Hopefully, you've got some good goals, got some good things to work with. It's just a progression day by day, putting in the work, putting in the healthy habits to start off this new year. And again, can't thank you guys enough. We're also about to hit 200,000 subscribers here on the VO2 Max Productions YouTube channel here. I want to give you guys some prizes, and I want you to be eligible for them. So to enter the 200,000 giveaway contest, and we'll do an announcement video, I'll probably run contests with comments and people voting up comments on this platform, on the YouTube. is that you're probably going to also have to follow me on, we'll say, Instagram at Sage Canaday. So you have to follow me on Instagram because I'll be sending you a direct message on there for your address if you are one of the lucky winners for one of our prizes from one of my sponsors. And I do want to give out quite a few prizes and some nice prizes for you guys. I'll take care of the international shipping. I want to be able to send a lot of you international outside the US. So to enter the contest, you have to be subscribed on here. Be ready for the 200,000 subscriber giveaway video. I'm gonna say it's gonna happen in the first part of 2021, if not within a couple days probably. Thanks for your support on here. Subscribe on here, like these videos, follow me on Instagram at Sage Canaday to be eligible, and stay tuned for that announcement video. But it's been a great journey on here. Want to keep the momentum going, want to keep you healthy. Again, thanks to title sponsor Hoka One, keeping the dream alive, as well as my other sponsors and our coaching website, sagerunning.com. We're going to do a training plan sale, and actually if you sign up on Sage Running, if you subscribe on there, you get our newsletter full of free tips and advice, free downloads, stuff like that. Training plan, sagerunning.com. So Shane and I run that. Thank you so much for your support, the generosity of the running community. It's been amazing. Hope you are healthy. Hope you have a happy 2021, and stay tuned for more VO2 Max Productions.